to edit noise. But, hello, y'all. Was quickly popping in. A little bit late because, like, I was just eating, you know? I'm gonna add in some hard rock because copyright's a thing, you know? So, it's all in the plan. Okay? So, yeah. I have it all set up for today's stream. Hello, y'all. Again. There's some joke chats today. It's just pretty funny. I'm gonna view them. I'm gonna keep the chat up though here because there might be a friend or two that might pop in. Yeah, everything should be ready to go. Yeah. At least I think so. Just gotta double check things. Yeah. My mic should be good. Y'all should be good. So I'm gonna get moving over to ToRNI. So yeah, I plan to do the Tower of Citadel Peril sometime in May, or whenever I can do my last stream. But yeah, forgot to let some servers know. So as soon as I do the first part of ToRNI, I'll go AFK to do that. As I got the medal of the days because the synth didn't work well last stream. For some reason I'm not jumping. Also ready for stuff 11. But yeah, I usually prefer using vMix most of the time, guys, compared to using the OBS for the mount, because there's like some lag that happens inherently for some reason. I don't know why it happens, it just does. Mark, please. There we go. Funny ball, funny ball, funny ball. Yeah, after this I gotta do like a little outside that's also like a little... It's a little... That's also like... Small mean one. You know, this is called Really Nasty Ideas. They put it outside right at the start of the tower that can end you. Alrighty. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get the people know. Yeah. But look at the joke chat on the meanwhile. I kinda like it, it's pretty funny, isn't it? Not good I am in water today. I'll be good when I get to the higher pressure floors. Not that needed. Always. Yeah. I got some hard rock rolling, people getting and all that stuff. You're gonna like the hard rock. I just have it today because honestly I'm done with this tower. No, I will probably not stream consistently at the same... Oh gosh, I accidentally opened my game bar. I will probably not be streaming at the same time every weekend, but... Yeah, I'm not streaming this weekend especially because, well, next weekend I should say. Because it's, spring break at the Mount. But I will be planning to stream during, Yeah, I will probably plan to stream when I get back. But maybe not for as so long, as I do have important homework to do and all that stuff. Looks like I got some people in here with me today. Oh yeah, ignore the N-word. Some people do that because they're weird and stupid and racist. The word is entirely developed around people, entirely developed to address slaves, so I don't really like the word generally. But it don't matter. Gotta wait a little bit. There we go. I'm already having a good start. I can't really cheat right now. You know, that jump I just did is pretty normal. Alright, I can do it now, which is nice. This should be able to. Yeah, that's a ladder high jump. It like skips a decent bit. I just wanted to do the quote unquote legit way because I don't want to get in trouble at the game. Mods or something, I don't know. I like editors sometimes this thing to be a bit on the glitchy side. Oh, that might be just on me. Yeah, it's on me. That one isn't as bad as the other ones that I played with. Or against is what I mean. Can't believe there's like 2 other people in here with me. Usually this tower is so barren. We're getting a 4-4. He's spinning death brick. He's spinning death brick funny floor. So I'm gonna have to wait a bit to heal before I climb up the ladder or wait for this pillar to be in position. Well, I might as well check my chat. Alright, we're being chased, so I'll have to go pretty quick for this. Not too quick, but good enough where I can get to the part without getting hit. EToH isn't favorable. To individuals like me, so I'll have to wait a little bit. Take some ticks of damage. There's a death brick chasing me. But they aren't ouchie, so I'll be fine. Nor are they double damage. And they removed all modifiers, which is pretty sad. Like, imagine someone trying to do this on double damage, you know? I can only imagine the pain. Trying to do this damageless, too. I mean, that X-Pusher is the bane of my existence. Or one of the many banes of my existence. You got the section from floor 2. And a little bit of a swag exit. Walking through death. Alright, we got a Tool-like song. As you know, stuff is gonna get serious. Trying to be careful as I exit floor 4 into floor 5. And though floor 5 is an easy one compared to 4. Today I'm sliding through it, which is pretty nice. It's never that I slide through a tower like this. 15 minutes by the time I get halfway is crazy. But to be fair, I did practice the heck of this out of this tower some time ago, so the muscle memory is coming back. Don't know why, that jump reminds me of cows. Find out more when you watch my cow stream. Just kidding, it's something on like cows 410. Where you have to do a jump like that. Never really failed it, although, there we are. Okay, there we go. Alright, this guy I gotta be careful with. And with this one, be honest, well, never mind. But not even to 2 IV if I beat this actually. Not that, well, I did actually practice the heck out of the final stretch a bit, so it wasn't a worry so much. It like sends you to like the end of 10 constantly. Another thing I practiced too. Not in between the streams, but like it was before the second stream of this I had. It was yesterday's stream. And now we're on floor 6. Welcome to floor 6. I'm gonna wait on the button to heal a bit. I am like not too good health-wise. I know I'm on an outside. I don't care. This outside has such a nicely placed short platform that honestly I can't resist. Okay, I have a chat or anything. Oh, I know. But I don't care. Modders will watch. And we'll have their moments anyway. Alright, I'm gonna do the hardest one after that one, because that one was pretty lame if you ask me. Yeah, this is the hardest one. Welcome to the 11 stud, I guess. It's the easiest for me though, as I've practiced the little heck out of them, because I decided to all jump ToRNI, which somehow had a section where you had to do multiple 11 studs. There's even a part of it where you had to do like 11 stud wrap, and it was like the final part of it. I think it took me a good like 6 hours. Because I'm bad at the game. Welcome to the goofy out push box section where the box gets teleported sometimes. I don't know what causes this. It isn't even falling, it's just teleporting back. But yeah, I didn't really learn to be particularly skilled at doing boxes. I just know what I'm doing when I move them and stuff. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the box gets glitchy on collision. I don't know what happens for it to do that. Just because they don't have curves in the bottoms or something. But yeah, we got 3 out of the 4 buttons, yeah. We got one more to go. One more to go down. And then I get to floor 7. The floor 7 that made me killed my run, but if I can get this quickly to floor 7, I don't know, that outside should be a non-issue. And I can just restart, deal floor 4 and all of its friends. But to be fair, floor 4 is the hardest floor that I face. Well, the one that I feel is the hardest actually is 9 when I was all jumping it, but I do consider the 4th floor to be like the 3rd hardest floor in the tower. Of its little sections. Well, nah, it's because of the death brick. To me, this quad outside floor is not really much of an issue. To me, I just think it's just a fun little outside floor. Yep, just a fun little outside floor with some outside parts. And then some wraparounds at the end. Sounds like house, not metal. Probably like funk or something. Or actually funk or something. Not funk. Just like an entirely new genre. Anyway, we just got the head hitters, which the head hitters and the wraparound, which are basically difficult rated. Welcome to floor 7. Not trying to do that on a tightrope. ToTV is just my version. ToIV is just spamming that stuff for real. And I can joke that because I got to floor 7. And there's just a part where they just spam spreads on a tightrope. Oh hey, Tower of Heck is back, but this time the jumps are actually bigger. All it isn't Tower of Heck, it's Tower of Keyboard Splitting. This is keyboard splitting gameplay. Anyway, welcome to the Tower of elongated runs jump. Yeah, that one just always, I can't do it my first try. I can never do the ToRNI jump. Cause it's just not good. Like, well, it's not bad, it's just really difficult. Especially because you gotta like jump off like a wedge. I might say jumping off a spear is a little bit harder, but spears are easier to wrap with compared to other things. Compared to wedges, which some towers are fond of using a lot. Oh, dang it. I hate when that happens. I'd be stuck on this outside for a little bit. Now, it may not be worth it to restart at this point, as I do have a soft lock proof on the outside, on the floor 1. And then I got buttons on floor 6. I got button parkers on floor 6. That's why I'm not usually afraid of falling off this floor in particular. And we did it because I used a pretty weird strategy that I learned from PCCM. Do not question it. It just works. That was a bit risky to do. I should have done it forwards. But it probably isn't safe that way either. If I fail this time, I... Whoa! Well, I took my words. Doesn't matter. It isn't like I died or something. If anything, I'm at floor 4. I have floor 5 to do. It isn't too bad. Plus, I'm on the balance beam that takes to this part, which isn't too bad, actually. I got safe there in time. And I got the button on floor 6, so I shouldn't be too worried. I'm gonna wait for this spinner to pass me in my soul. Hit my soul. The pain trickling. Oh my gosh, I almost glitched on it again. Ah! Okay, that's fair. So fair. I hate that X-Pusher. It just doesn't know how to behave. It has pretty weird collision, like Button does. I like them both. To wait a bit anyway. Why'd I have to wait so long? Let's be cool for a second. Not that it's gonna kill me. Because I'm at 100 health. I just gotta position myself carefully. And now I'm being chased by a death brick who is not so friendly. Isn't that extreme as I thought it would be. But yeah, floor 7 isn't going to be too bad now since I got the fun progress there. Which means the only thing I have to be concerned about is it's outside. It's trap outside, by the way. I was just here like 15 minutes ago. What happened? Floor 6. Yeah. I love floor 6. One of my favorite floors in the game. It's just super slow because of all the buttons that you gotta press and all that stuff. They should really just say 45 minutes long for this guy in particular, but you know, that's me. I always am afraid of head hitting that, even though it never is like within the vicinity of my head. Okay. Now we got the thin stud. Get into position, and we're good. Yep. Seriously, I despise that jump. Like, it's one of the bad jumps in EToH. I swear, dude. It's just one of the jumps in this tower, dude. I went 2, but I actually saved myself. We're back at 4-2. The outside gate is still open. We're all good. It's just stupid 4-3 setups and 4-4 and all those fours. I don't like them sometimes because my character likes to glitch on the studs sometimes. I don't understand why it happens on controller. It just does. Or yeah, I don't know how I flat side. It's so weird. Roblox physics is honestly like just a miracle in development, you know? Maybe I'm dealing with some lag. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. What? Oh, no, okay. That was like Roblox anti-aliasing kicking off, dude. Like, that's Roblox's anti-aliasing. It's not good. Or collision. Yeah, I don't like Roblox's collision. Like, you can just tell the hitboxes are a little bit, bad. As I just got straight up just teleported in like 4-2 again. That being this far down is a bad thing. If anything, it's not going to take me that long to get back to floor 7. Since I know my way around this tower, about like 20 minutes, more or less. I'm just a bit more optimistic today because I ate something before stream. Last stream I was like going through like not eating lunch and all that. I didn't even eat much for lunch. I ate like a Polster. And that really didn't fill my stomach as I thought it would. Today I had like some nuggets, some broccoli, and some bell peppers. We're cooking today. That's all what I'm gonna say. If I don't get past my peak, so be it. I'm just happy. Happy that I got to 4-7 so quickly. Especially compared to my last attempts on this thing. Okay. Okay, so what happens when you go on an edge of the truss? I know why. Physically. The context of Roblox physics. What the heck, dude? Okay. I do not like ladders sometimes, man. I glitch off them so often. I swear they're just an enigma to my model, to whatever Roblox's physics are like, or hitboxes. But yeah, I'm not gonna do my rule because I have homework and all that I gotta get to after the stream. Maybe another time. If I do the rule though, I probably would stream like an hour earlier. Just so I don't interfere with any potential events. Plus, the rule only lasts like 30 minutes usually anyway. Or well, yeah, at most it like lasts like 30 minutes. I never really lasted an hour or over an hour. Okay, yeah, that's my fault, that's my fault, that's my fault. I didn't know how to time that thing.
Always a bit weird of timing that thing. Or the timing the other ones. Are getting close to those ladders. That ladder. The ladder has slipped off somehow. And the trusses, which are sometimes not friendly to me. I'm just gonna position myself in a manner where they have to be friendly to me. That time it ate the input, but Roblox is too kind to me. Too sparing, too merciful. Whoa, I didn't even turn I only turned to like probably 15 degrees. I did not know how that stuff works. Might take me a couple tries, but flying on a part of the tower is better than flying like this. I don't even know what happened. My controller must have drifted. Nah. Roblox lag physics, yes. Roblox lag physics. It's my favorite thing, yo. When the Roblox physics is laggy and it commits its own like little bit of suicide or something. I don't know. It just always is like glitching out on me. I don't know why it's crashing out. Even though I'm doing well. It probably hates that I went so far in ToRNI. It was a coincidence. I never really trained to such consistency. I never really had the... I didn't really train to the point of milky butter consistency like I do in Rocket League. I mean like buttermilk, by the way. That'd be put on toast. What the heck? Did I jump or did I not jump? Like... These questions just rise up in my mind sometimes. But being back at floor 1 ain't too bad. I can get back to floor 7 within the time of the stream. Maybe even get to floor 8. Maybe I can get a little bit further. Especially because I don't have to do like the little like part in floor 1. I got the button progress and stuff. Wish there was a little bit more button progress, but what do I expect for a tower that's rated long? They want to make it a long anyway. I don't like it how they changed from having like meanings for like words to just having it where it says like 30 minutes and stuff, because I don't think having an exact time is a good idea. Plus this long marker used to be like 40 minutes long, like 40 plus. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. Not really a fan of the new changes to EToH. But hey, that's me. I've been on this EToH thing for like 6 months. I never really know how older EToH's been. And that's because I never really played Roblox previously, because I thought that it was a virus game filled with the worst of people on the internet, you know? It's until I got back into it that I realized that, nah, the worst of the people on the internet got banned or something. They're hiding in their little like boxes, like they're Snake or something. But now they're mostly like creeps anyway. They're not cool. They're never cool. Some of them don't even look cool. Some of them look like that they didn't take a shower in like 6 months or something. Okay, that's fair actually, I guess. And I didn't turn well enough or something. I don't know what happened there, really. What? Okay. That was a glitch on a wraparound, or me just being too close to the wraparound. I don't know, stuff like that. Might be loop failing a bit here, mainly because some parts of this floor, of these floors, are a little bit glitchy and stuff. But I should be back at 7 and not too much of time being wasted. That I should probably have some time spared by the time I get to the final stretch, and I'll be fine. I just have to beat the tower within 2 hours. Nothing too much of a craziness. Plus, I plan not to be rusty with it either whenever I get back either. Because I would be practicing it too. The one thing I don't like about like this tower and Tower of it's called Tower of the Monophobia, is that they have these like long lines, which are like, though to be fair, in the Monophobia's case, it's a gimmick because their entire tower is basically just line after line spam. Oh yeah, someone beat Miku in 10 minutes. That's in the biomes, the April Fool's thing. I tried it though. I did beat one of the towers in the April Fool's zone. I got like some badge for it. They even have a joke tower that's yeah, they had like a joke tower that was above above Unreal. Oh, it wasn't a joke tower, it was a tower that could be auto jumped. It was like green for some reason. Did I press A or did Roblox eat my input? Yeah, Roblox ate my input, yo. They just keep eating my input when I try to do something, dude. You know? The edible input on when you're trying to do a flick on a truss. I never know how to prevent eating. It just happens, and I try to do something, the input just gets eaten. I'm not changing my FPS for it either. I don't like this small X pusher. It's pretty scary and weird. But yeah, I'm gonna climb up eventually. It's just gonna take some time. I imagine how this tower would be if it was even slightly buffed. Yeah, final structure would be a bit of a nightmare though, as there would probably be no safety net on it, as there is. Also, I just feel like that time is just adjacent to this thing. Okay, that was stupid, dude. I'm not doing total, dude. Sticking with ToRNI as I do. Especially because there's like 2 people that are below me that are rating it, I guess, or doing it as a duo. Did they already leave? Oh no. It looks like that someone's doing a tower thinning layers right now. Not my thing, but I'm pretty sure that thing is a low insane. It'd be a pivotal achievement if I wanted to do it, but I'm gonna do it. But I plan to do all insane like later in time. Well, at a later time when I'm comfortable. Well, when I'm good enough to beat COP, because COP is just COP. Okay, is the trust fine? Okay, so it really was just me just tweaking. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's do this one now. Dang it. Not sure why it's not working. It worked like the last couple times. But it's probably on the big risk side of things, so I shouldn't do it. I don't care. It's all about speed, really, and plus, I'm only loop failing between 2 and 3. It isn't like I am going down to 1 every time. Plus, what I'm getting to is really easy to get back from. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this gameplay with the tight ropes. If anything, I don't like tight ropes whatsoever. I don't think they're too fun unless they're like with jumps. Because that's when the tightropes are justified, reasonable, and don't like take a chunk of your time that really is just filler gameplay. Though this tower does feel like parts were spanned, I feel like parts were spanned pretty well. Where each part of the floors got like an even gameplay spread. Dude, seriously? It's not even worth it, and oh my gosh, I even did bad on the cylinder. All of it is ruined. Unless I'd be careful, more careful, I guess. But really, I feel like they should just have like a board button or something, because it feels like something the tower's missing, or maybe some button progress a little bit, because Floor 2 feels very barren, and I don't like how much of a spam fest it really is. That's one guy's waiting for his friend. Oh nah, someone has vertical mobility here. That's funny, I think they're trying to practice it then. Makes total sense. This tower is pretty hard to practice. I had to practice it a lot with the no clip. The first two floors are the hard floors, the next two are even harder. 5 is a break floor, 6 is slowly getting back into pace, 7 is just 7. 8 is one of the hardest floors again, but this time with a safety net. If you get past the death brick part. Floor 9 is trying to be the magnum opus, and then its friend floor 10 is slapping it in the face. I think it's a better way to describe this tower. Though I still don't like 4, because again, the glitchy button is not fun. No fair, Roblox hit my input and I almost failed. Nice, we got it. I don't think I can get that, man. Moving on. Nice. Nice. Oh, let's go. Now we're getting to back to floor 4. Where I was previously. The death brick part. The death brick wraps. My favorite. Well, not death brick on the wrap, but death brick as like the bottom part is you gotta watch your HP and watch how you jump. I wonder if that's normal or insta-kill. Alright, let's go. Let's get going. Yeah, I don't feel safe with this. My stream is unstable? That's crazy, man. Guess that's Twitch servers today. Heh. You know why? Because Twitch is trying to get money for their Amazon AI instead of being normal. Like most other corporations, you know? Trying to focus all their spending on something that will not help them in the end. Well, I had to be careful there. I'm gonna wait for this death brick guy to be a little bit more of a friend. And then I'm gonna go for it, and then I'm gonna continue walking on this stuff. This part reminds me of tongue. And then it tries to be unique right here. By having like a death brick chase me still. Ugh. I still feel uneasy about that thing, like seriously. Oh yeah, I haven't beaten anything in Paradise at all because I hate the place. Like literally. I don't know how they made like a girl failure a sub-realm, you know? At least I feel like that's the best way to describe that thing. It pretty much is a girl failure but a sub-realm. A girl failure that tries to be at the beach, you know? Just kidding. That or the entire thing's a nymph. Which are mythical creatures that are in like Greek, Greco-Roman mythology. They're also in European mythology a bit too. Except they call it something else, I forgot the name. Oh yeah, Medusas, but eh. Yeah, in Greek they call them Gorgons, and nymphs are part of like Nordic culture, I think. Anyway, we're back. We are now at floor 5, the amazing floor 5, the best floor, the peak break floor. You know the rest. I feel like they should have just put like something there. I feel like here it tries to copy TOTS, a tower that I got to like 4-3 on and then stopped because I couldn't do some of the high jumps. Here it tries to be like tongue, And here it tries to be, again, like tongue, but extra annoying because it's on like an edge. Yeah, this feels like just a harder, it feels like a buffed tongue. Like, a lot of the tower feels like that. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a really bad thing. Because some of the jumps are great because it's a buffed tongue, and then others not so much. Like this jump, which I'm probably might fail. Nope. I wish that there was just like a buff T. I wish that they just buffed ToRNI. Because honestly, that tower is just so much fun just by default. I feel like that rotating parts on a REM would probably go hard. Very hard in a certain way. Especially in the way of ToRNI. Like, I'm not unironically imagining like a holotape based REM, you know? If it exists. Anyway, now we are on floor 6, where I got the button progress, y'all. So that means that I have a free sail to floor 7. Not 100%, but kind of. I don't have to do the outsides, which I'll risk my death. I might make it by 70 minutes, which would be great. It happens. This blue part caused a couple of my falls last stream ago. Now we just got some head hitters and we're back to 7. 1. Yay, we're back at 7. Now I have to do the tower jump, some talkie gameplay, you know the rest. We gotta continue. We gotta keep pushing ourselves. It's 6:11 right now. I have 50 minutes. Not that it matters to me. Just staying committed is what I do. Dang it, the 1 times 7 got me again. Or how much practice I put into that thing, it still like gets me. Oh yeah, I forgot, that thing's a long jump. And I gotta be careful, else I might fall off the tower. Pretty hard too. It's like a reset. Pretty much. But I unironically fall off floor 7. I wanna be a bit like this a little bit. Not really exactly though. The final jumps of this tower, by the way, are not that hard compared to the rest of it. But I just feel like that's just because the safety net final stretch that resembles trying to be an insane tower, but it's REM, you know? I feel like if this tower was been so friendly to you, like it was, if it was like more nasty, it would probably not like have a safety net right here as it does. It would probably not have like a lot of its kinder aspects, even though it's nasty. There we are. I did the tower jump. But yeah, watch this. Do you see? I got button progress, y'all. And that means I don't have to worry about where I fell previously, like 40 minutes ago. Congrats to EToH for being so nice to me. And me. And me. Yeah, I have to jump on these transparent parts. They make it pretty clear that you have to. As I try to be as careful as I humanly can. Welcome to the outside! The outside that failed me last time! Speed, speed, speed! Oh. The trust of an enemy. Woo! Yeah! We got past it. Yeah, it isn't like I practiced it several times ago. And then muscle memory is just kicking back in from yesterday because I actually slept well. Wrap around, I walk across the funny client object. Someone studs. Yeah, this thing has the ball of Luigi with pinball. Crazy, I know. I practiced this for the death because of these, because of the funny. It has some really funny parts, but yeah. I feel like this tower was unironically designed by GLaDOS, if you know Portal. Because it has stuff like this, where you can lose like a lot of progress. It's really nasty in some parts. The tower tries to kill you with this part in particular. You know, the rest. No worries, it tries to kill you more, so I'm gonna wait a little while. Inside. Might as well check out my chat to see if there's anything or anyone saying hello. Currently, no one is saying hello. That's great. Well, no one's gonna see me beat this tower. No human being on this darn planet. Oh man. That makes me feel sad, but you know what? I have no viewers. That's how it be sometimes with Twitch. That was risky. But fun safety net time with really funny part where you have to get with the beat. Really funny. Bong, boing, bong, boing. And then it has a button part, cause yes. Laughability's hell. Welcome to Laughability's hell. An alternate dimension where the Col 16 outside instead has multiple trust flicks. Woo! We're back to floor 1. The very funny floor 1. No worries, we'll get back. Don't worry about it, y'all. Fun fact, for floor 8, you have to do that constantly. So, fun. I don't consider that a bad fail though, as well. I know how to play this game. Well, so I have like 40 minutes. I can do what I can do to get back to that outside. I never really practiced it, so hence why I fell off the way I did. Also, it's just cause there's probably some lag on the server and the trusses are not friendly when there's lag. If anything, they're janky and glitchy and all that stuff that you don't want in an EToH game. You never want that in an EToH tower, and yet Roblox has done nothing to fix their physics, and instead they have to deal with lawsuits. They don't do anything about their problems on the platform, or like Discord and all that. Yeah. And I'm gonna take off my jacket. Forgot to earlier, and I'm feeling hot. Seems that no one's in chat. Pretty fine. Pretty fire if you ask me. To have no one in this chat and then have everyone in the Roblox chat. I don't even have any of my friends with me today. Yes, they all got busy on Sunday. But that doesn't matter to me. I got to floor 8 outside. That's pretty peak. And I'm happy that I got to floor 8 outside because, to be fair, I have never gotten that. I've only gotten there once legit. And it still took me some time, still took me some tries to get it up. And even when I was practicing, it was the similar case. Plus, I never really flipped on that outside before, too. So, I'm happy to get past at least 2 of the trusses. Which are much harder to flick on than what Laughability had to do. So, yeah, plus I beat Coles. And Cope. So, that's why I don't really think, that's why I'm not really that scared about, like, doing stuff like that. I could have won the tower, it's just, I slipped on the outside. But, that's the way it is. Good thing they're so nice to give like a safety net like they do. Wish that there was like a nicer way to like glitch, or rather to get higher without having to walk up, having to climb all the way up. Floor 4 is not really a friendly floor, and I don't like it because of how long it is and all the death bricks and all that. Oh nice, industrial. I like industrial. If you don't know what industrial metal is, search it up. They basically make the music futuristic for some reason, or they use like industrial music sounds. Think of the like Home Depot theme, but except metal for some reason, you know? What? Did I glitch? Yeah, I glitched. And it was drift too. Right. At least I fell into the spinner. That was a nice save. Might be stuck here a while, but I think I'll be able to get back to 8 in time. Because, look at me. I got so close, but so far, you know. I just on 2 of them you have to jump at least 2 times. Those are conveyors and all that stuff. Okay, let's see what we gotta do. Someone there, or? It's probably a glitch. Wait, no, that's the glass from floor 8 outside. What the heck, dude? Hey, yo! I wonder when I get to floor 8 if it's gonna teleport me to the inside thing, or if it's gonna teleport me to the beat block part. I guess I'll find out in most regards anyway. Should probably make sure that I'm safe on a truss before I flick. Because not being safe on a truss spells disaster most of the time. Same with ladders too. No matter how much I'm looking like I'm acing like these high jumps that I do. Oh yeah, if I end up beating like a rem off stream, I will let you guys know. I'm not planning to beat every round, but I plan to beat like at least a couple more rems. Especially at the peak remorseless and mid to high remorseless and higher remorseless. High to peak rem priority, because they're all pretty, because I don't want to do like the easy ones, because I feel like that just would be knocking off like something that wouldn't have really hard jumps or really fun mechanics. What the heck, man? I don't like how I get momentumed off sometimes. That's the way it is. Yeah, I got a good like 30 minutes, which is nice. I don't like balance beams whatsoever usually, because they're not friendly no matter how fast or how slow you go on them. They always have problems somehow. It's a similarity of trusses. They both are very glitchy and very inconsistent objects. You know? I just wish that they were less glitchy and more consistent, but you know, you can't expect companies that try to focus on their profit and get rich. You can't expect them to try to make good design compared to indie developers. Well, they don't expect it. They just do their own thing. But like, I mean, to say is like the most of the money type things I just don't like nowadays, because like I just feel like they're trying to make money off you instead of trying to treat you like an actual player. Like, the 2000s was a great thing because, well, the 1990s and the 2000s. I was never born during the 1990s. But it was the 2000s and early 2010s to me that showed what was good about gaming. Which to me was not the DLC, the microtransactions. It was the focus on getting the player experience. Like you should. Good thing I can just walk off that trust, but yeah. Still make me suspicious of the future, I guess, if that's a term I can use for that. This kind of sounds Dream Theater-esque. And I glitched off this stupid cylinder. Darn this tower, man. Guess I could have jumped more carefully, but what does jumping more carefully do if you're glitching off a cylinder? The hitboxes on this model, or just generally the hitboxes, are so weird in this game where you can get flat-sided and stuff. It's really disgusting. But there is something. There's a bigger community in obbying than there is like in Minecraft parkour, and it's really sad. Like, I just think it's because Microsoft and whoever just prefer making online a paid thing, meanwhile free services conquer. You know? Although we do have internet bills, it isn't like being on Roblox if a default account is a subscription thing to be playing so many games so often. So it's optional, entirely optional. That's what's great, I guess. Although I should probably wait, what the heck? I was trying to turn for this darn balance beam and it glitched me out again. I get tired of this so often. I gotta rapidly speedrun now. I gotta stop messing around. No, it's glitching me out, like what the heck. Randomly glitching me out, like obsessively. It's not usual this happens when I'm playing ToRNI. By the way, what I'm doing here is completely safe because I fell on floor 8. I shouldn't be kicked, if anything, is to be noted. But yeah, I don't like these like balance beams because they're badly designed. I don't like them. I just think that they're not making you do something. Like, it's super long. For no reason. just feel like that some parts of this tower need a bit of a revamp. Especially 4-4 in particular, but nah. 4-4 is pretty nice if you know what you're doing. It's just... Roblox physics just kicks me in the butt a lot whenever I try to click on a truss or anything like that. Or when I'm on a balance beam like this. You know? You know, to be fair, there is less time spent on balance beam in this tower than there is in something like Tower of Yearning Victory. But the thing in Yearning Victory is they make you do something on them. They aren't just sitting there. You sometimes have to do a wraparound. Sometimes they're really short. Other times they have several wraparounds on them. Sometimes you have to jump in between a truss and a... Sometimes you have to jump from a truss to a stud. Well, a rope to a stud. There's always something that is done. I've never seen the rope to truss thing. What the heck? Seriously? That's why I don't like trusses sometimes. They're so glitchy with the flicking a lot of the time. It's annoying. Roblox physics is sometimes the most stupidest thing. You know what? I'm done for the day, but you know what? Getting the floor rate outside was pretty nice. I'm not gonna end the stream though. I'm probably gonna go on like dot practice or something, check the challenges for this week, you know the rest. Bit tired of my grinding. Let's see what we got. Floor 6 of TODC, Secret Ending, and any intense plus tower by night or risk. I'm not gonna do that one as I would do tongue and it'd be too easy. I could do this. Yeah, let's do let's just go to UDC, because why not? You're gonna see me teleport, don't worry about it. I'm just in the so-called Silvergrass ring. This ring was the same ring that I was in for the one stream where I was playing a certain tower called Tower of my gosh, Citadel of Wicked Strategy. Citadel of Wacky Strategy. I say wicked sometimes because of just the parts and how they work and all that. But yeah, this is TODC. I played this one a lot. It's it's a soul crushing, where it's a difficulty chart obby. Very funny, very fun tower, which goes from normal, easy to catastrophic. And it looks like they even revamped this one too, which is pretty crazy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I wish they gave the Zone 1 towers the same touch. It looks like they didn't even touch them compared to these ones. Oh gosh, I did not go the right way. It's all good though. It's hard to know where to go in these towers sometimes, just the way it is. Anyway, welcome to the fun tower, the fun floor, which I'm very neutral to. I am not a fan of this floor. I personally find it to be one of the bad floors in this tower, but who am I to say? It's hard rated. And then we're back to floor 1. If I do the made by night risk thing, I might try to see if cautious counts. and then beat that one. And if it doesn't, I do tongue. I always forget on Sunday they always add new challenges. But yeah, I'm just doing this one because I do like it a little bit compared to ToRNI. I'm very neutral to ToRNI, as it has some fun parts. It has some really bad floors, like 4 and 8 respectively. 7 is pretty nice. But yeah, it feels like the entire tower was designed by GLaDOS in a willingness to kill you in the most deadly of ways. Yeah, I'm gonna get back up. Don't worry about me. It's just a bit glitchy and hectic trying to get from trying to do the hard floor. Because the hard floor is very easy, but like there is some glitchy parts of it. At least that'd be my excuse. There's a lot of glitchy parts in Roblox physics, like trying to climb onto a conveyor. On platforms up the conveyor. Yep, classic Tower of Heck gameplay right here. It's not hard. Some people, that is. I don't know. Alright, we're on the difficult floor. Welcome to the difficult floor, where they start using the very bad gameplay that is present in RAMs. Called a tightrope. I do not like tightropes. I'm gonna tell you that. Because it's so overly precise. Yeah, it feels nice to be on 4-4 out of all things. I forgot what these things do because I haven't had this client up in a long time. Good thing they ain't too bad. Anyway, welcome to difficult floor, where they throw in shadow parts that are transparent, so you can see them somewhat. This is kind of like that one part in Cows. Sometimes it feels like that there's a conveyor after me. No, it's my controller. That's a intense jump. Ayo! And welcome to actual gameplay version 47. I did not know how the number 47 plays in this significance. Oh gosh, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Okay. Not gonna play friendly with that. Welcome to floor 6 of TODC. Let me see my time. Oh my gosh, I got a freaking bot on Twitch. Stupid bots, man. I want you done for. I want you done for. I will ban you right now. Ban your suspicious user. Wait, not it. Mod actions. Ban in Mount Esports. Restrict.
Perfect. Closed. Dealt with, y'all. Terrified adrenaline raid. Very funny. I was considering that one to be one of my soul crushings after I was done that tower. After I was done another tower. But yeah, let's see what other challenges are on our menu. We got reach floor 5 of Tower of HS. We just get the secret ending. Any RAM themed around music? Oh man, seriously? I thought I had something fun. Let me return to ring. Let me quick teleport to ring 1 to see how the challenges are. Anyway, that is music by EToH themselves. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not sure what that was. Any secret ending of Ring 1, any Ring 1 tower? I'll have to look for one. It says by at night or risk. I don't know. I'm just gonna quick teleport to Ring 7 and do a tower that I did previously. For a decent bit. This is awesome. It's glitched, don't worry about it. Just I think it's glitched. I'm gonna rejoin because I think it's glitching out a bit. Because I don't know why it's saying that I have to be the RAM in the wrong music. Imagine they're just being a bit like raced against ToRNI themselves and want me to do one. Alright, they want me to do one. I'm gonna teleport over to the very funny Ashen Towers. Just gotta wait for it to load and then I might start TV. I just respawned for a second because of something. Might actually just leave EToH and go back in. Just because I feel like it's just glitching out today. You know, I've only had like 13 minutes in the stream. Yeah, I can't access the menu for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, another round that I was considering was Tower of Climatic Beats. Because it's pretty nice. Although it's like a beat block themed level, and I don't like beat blocks. You know how that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, that's Rhythm Heaven. I'm not looking for that one. I'm looking for It's Not So Difficult Friend. I like this tower because it has some really fun raps. Not really into the beat block stuff.
But, you know, that's me in like every tower. I forgot where to go in this thing, so yeah, I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not really trying to do anything crazy. And let me see if the menu is openable. It's not openable for some reason for me. I might just exit into like ring one, do tots for a little bit. If the menu is openable. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's saying that I have to do Tower of HS, which I don't even know what that one is. Which I might just look for it again. Actually, let me just go into my tower statistics and search for that. Done. Yeah, I beat that one, I think. Yeah, that's Hands Sweating, which is like a Ring 2 tower that I beat some time ago. Not too bad. But I don't care about Hands Sweating. I think the EToH staff needs to fix their stuff. I'm gonna just play Tots. The very funny Tots, which is a tower which is the easiest realm in the game. Almost everyone struggles on. I just like to call like doing one studs a lot of the EToH no-nos. Just cause like a lot of towers that are random to do and I don't understand why they make the studs so thin. Like doing hard jumps without doing that. But yeah, I'm not checking that challenge thing until like tomorrow or something. And I'm not streaming this week after this Sunday. I'm gonna take my break as I will and come back later. Okay, let's see how we do it. There we are. The really bad part that I don't like. Typically. Because of that. And then they have a poison tightrope. And I call these things poison tightropes because they're super short. See, that's a poison tightrope. I do not like a poison tightrope. Because poison tightropes are 0.05, well, actually 0.1 of a stud thin. And they make themselves so darn thin that, like, they aren't fun anymore. They're not even fun anymore to do. I'll just do Tower of Hands Sweating for 1 second for some free tickets. I can do it in 6 minutes, and if not, I can stay a little bit longer. That's what I thought Hands Sweating was here. It doesn't look like it.
Oh yeah, it's in zone 1. Let's teleport to that again. I beat like inverted heck there. I should be totally fine. Should be in the intermediate or beginner aisle. I think it's in the intermediate aisle though. Oh, I know it isn't, because even though the intermediate aisle has hards, they aren't really easy hards that... I think it's the last hard that's in the one side. Yeah, the beginner side. I beat everything on the beginner side. I remember that because I did not like certain towers here that I'm not gonna mention. Like ToRNI. I didn't like ToRNI so much in the medium. I think it was a bad medium. And I thought that doing it could help me unlock like ring 3 or something. And nothing happened. It just gave me zone 2 and I like, oh, this is an entirely new world that has worse towers for some reason. When in reality, it's a lot better than what's offered in the rings right now. Because a lot of them aren't like remade like the zone towers are. All made recently, like the zone towers are. But that's the thing that classic EToH, it always is like a bit more on the like bad side is, let's say. Oh yeah, I forgot. This tower has an outside on its first floor because it's evil. Good thing I know how to long jump, because I would have probably failed on that trust. That wasn't stupid. This feels like Tower of Low Woe. No, the gameplay feels like that Marvel game I played on like the Xbox 360 that at the company who made it lost rights to. Never understand outside spam. Slow motion. Yay. Yeah, this feels like a nice break. Although I have to do it quickly because of the time, what time it is on the stream. Oh my gosh. They did not have a jump list part up. They do not have a jump list outside after that stuff. You have to be kidding too. I am not a fan of these types of mechanics, you know. Oh, it's mainly the jump list mechanics that I don't like sometimes on certain parts. Because they just feel lame and just preemptively made to be very bad. And let's see how we're gonna do this. Doesn't look too bad. Honestly, compared to TODC, it's not too bad either. It's just there's a lot of weird gameplay that is present in this tower compared to other hards. That's what makes it the bad hard. But we can do it. And if not in time, I can quickly do it, which is what I'm doing right now. Pretty much. Pretty much I'm going down from playing hard tower and all that. Really hard tower called ToRNI. Because I wasn't able to get back up after I fell from the stupid full rate outside. But I got past the floor 7 one. T-cannon! My EToH flashbacks. EToH flashbacks. Alright, where are we, like 4-3? Yeah, this tower feels a bit sloggy, but you know, like getting the 4-3 in like 5 minutes is pretty cool. Yep, I get that. The pain of falling, which can be astronomical at times. Yep. I could skip all that, but I don't want to have to deal with checkpoint issues, dude. Okay, we're good. And somehow I beat it right on the clock. Let's see what other ones we got. I'm not doing the Run Themed Around Music Challenge. Won't be able to really do that this week. Secret ending. I don't really know how to do secret endings when it comes to this game. There's one that's a joke for Coles that gives you the Abamian trail, but I don't care about that. So yeah, that. We're gonna end where it all started. Oh wait, I have 47. Okay, that's pretty high. I may actually look to something that... Actually, I'm gonna take a selfie with the Citadel to end the stream, because... Yeah, so this thing is the Citadel apparel. I plan to do this thing at the end of the year. I'm gonna take a selfie with it. Because I'm funny. So yeah, that's how we're going to stream, huh? Me taking a selfie of the Citadel apparel. As it might as well just be the next thing I'm going to do when I come back. I'm taking 2 of them. So I can save one. Just in case. But yeah, with that, see y'all. Have a nice day. And for my fathers, this is the end of the video. So, ta-ta!